Hi, I'm Peter Kerbel, the owner of Data Sciencing Consultants. Let's pretend you're a project manager or a co-owner of a construction company, and you use 4 table saws to cut the lumber you need for your projects. Now, let's say one of your table saws breaks and you can't fix it. And so now you are falling behind on all your projects. And so you go to the other owners and tell them you need to invest or buy a new table saw so you can keep up with demand. And let's say they think things are running fine and you don't need another table saw. We already have 3, we don't need a 4th one. Things are going okay. And so you're frustrated and you don't know how to convince them that you do need this 4th table saw. So you decide to book an appointment with all the owners and all the relevant managers, and you want to have a presentation to show them that not having the 4th table saw is causing a problem in your projects. And right now, yeah, it might not seem a big problem, but you could be losing projects in the future, or it will adversely affect business down the line. So you decide to create some charts, data visualizations to help get your point across. And you create a basic chart to try to put point across. So here would be a basic Excel chart. So here you can see you plunk in your data. Here you have completed is the blue, request is orange, and things are going well here. And then once the table saw breaks, then your completed linear feet goes down, and while your requests are still maintaining, so you are falling behind. This is a very simple chart. You just click a couple buttons and it'll pop this out for you. But it's you do some research and you find out that people who learn to read like in North America and Europe from left to right, they will read a chart starting in the top left, across to the top right, then diagonally down to the bottom left, and then across to the bottom right. So you realize, oh, when they look at this chart, they will first look here where things are okay and all these numbers, and then they will look at the gap where the problem is, and this is the area you want them to focus. So this is they're going to spend time and energy here, not listening to you, not realizing there is a big problem, not realizing, oh, for the last part of the year, there's a problem. So you decide to change things up a bit. So you improve the graph a bit, your chart here. Here you put the labels completed in a request by just clicking a button, and it puts them on the right side. They're not quite aligned with the lines yet, but you can maybe fix that later. And you take out all the data labels so that they're not as focused here on the left, and they can kind of focus here in the gap where the problem is, because this is the area you want them to focus and realize, okay, we do need that 4th table saw. So obviously there's some more improvements we can make here, so we'll move on to the next ones. This is just these last two are the basic stuff in Excel, just a couple clicks. The other slide will take a bit more effort, some more data visualization theory, and will greatly improve your graph. So here now we have we'll start top left, lumber linear feet. We have the labels now and the chart title, lumber linear feet over time. So they easily look here first. Okay, see, this is what's going on. This is the context of the chart. And they look across, ignore this because there's not much going on. And then bam, here they see, oh, these are the information, the data labels are here. So you can really see what's the gap that's happening. We've got the line titles lined up with the lines. At the right side here, we want them to look so you really notice, okay, there's a gap here, we're falling behind. Okay, maybe we should be buying that 4th table saw that we need, because we don't want to lose projects if we can't meet commitments. Bigger projects coming around, and we have all these requests still out, and our complete are still going down. We're not keeping up. So this is a greatly improved graph, but we can do a little bit more improvements, so we'll move on to the next one. All right, so here we have basically the finished product. Kept all the titles here, so they look here. Lumber, linear feet over time, give them context, so then they can efficiently ignore this part. And then here we'd have a line exactly in July when and a little story of the what happened. So that one table saw broke in July. We tried to keep up with lumber requests, but fell behind and haven't been able to catch up. And we kept all the numbers here and they show the gap. And so almost instantly, or in a couple seconds, the owners and the managers will easily see what's going on. Look here, and they don't spend much time and energy, and they'll focus here, and they'll see, okay, there's a problem, and we can direct them to exactly what we want to say, get our point across, and you'll be able to convince them that we need that fourth table saw. A lot better than just a basic chart or just words. Explaining this will efficiently get them to realize what's going on. And it's also helping enhance what you're saying. They're not as distracted by this, because a lot of times charts will be too complicated or too much, and they'll distract the viewers away from what you're saying. So this will complement what you're saying. They can easily look here, figure out what's going on, and then they'll go back to listening to you, and this will enhance what you're saying, and it will greatly improve getting your point across to get that fourth table saw, so you can keep up with demand and then hopefully get bigger projects down in the line. So if working on charts and data visualizations like this isn't something you're interested in doing on your own, it's not your jam, it's something I'm really into, so I can help you out. If you have any presentations coming up, you really want to get your point across, you really want people to focus on what you're saying, and you want the charts to enhance, not distract as much, you can contact me at peter.koebel@datasciencing.com, or check out my website, datasciencing.com. We're making complex data simple to use. Take care and stay healthy.